טוב, ברוך השם אנחנו נמצאים בבית מדרשות צבי, והיום זה ד' אדר.
Dadar.
Yesterday we spoke about the different types of simcha, and the Masechta Avos de Reb Nosson, Nuscha Aleph Perek Lamed Daled, Muvah. It's brought down. Yesh Asar Shemos Nirdofos. Really, Shem Nirdof is a synonym. Shem Nirdof.
I like cinnamon.
Cinnamon? Yes, I'd like it also. Cinnamon sticks. Okay, there we go. You said it, and let's see if we're still broadcasting. Yeah, we're still broadcasting. That was just an example of Ech Naflu Giborim. Here we are. We're back in session here. Let's hope we don't fall again.
Sheva people tzadik.
Harakamam hu yakim lanu es telephone anafolis. Anyway, we're just about talking about the 10 types of simcha. Nischas. There is Sason, Simcha, Gila,
Rina, Ditza, V'chedva, Ava, V'yachva, V'shalom, V'reus.
Now the Ava, V'achva, V'shalom, V'reus, they're not there. There's Sahala, Aliza, Chedva, we are mentioned, Tiferes. Did you know that Tiferes is a lashon of Simcha? Very interesting.
No.
And now,
Tiferes.
Alitza. Tiferes, yes. That's brought down in Masechta Avos de Reb Nosson.
We have in Hodu the different variations of Hodu. So you have Ya'alot, you have Ya'alot, and you have Ya'aloz.
Right, exactly. I mentioned that. Aliza v'Alitza.
And both of them
are Simcha.
Lashons of Simchas.
Of course, how to differentiate. It's almost like they say the Eskimos have 100 words for snow, and we, B'li'ayin Hara, we should be marbim.
That's why they make such a giant snowball.
Snowball, Eskimo. I used to have Eskimo bars. I don't know if they were kosher or you. Anyway, so here we are, marbim b'simcha. We used to look in the good old days before yeah, right, exactly. There's no gelatin.
Right.
No gelatin.
No gelatin or vegetable shortening. That was it. Oh yeah, okay. It's kosher.
Okay, that was it. Anyway, the first name Aryeh Leib ben Chai Tova, Lenny, Yarin Nisim ben Ofra, Pesach Yosef, Pesach Kron, Yosef ben Hinda, Aaron Tzvi ben Achama, Benjamin ben Daniela Margalis, Chaim Daniel ben Hodaya, Yisrael ben Inbal Esther. Okay, so today's tells. Reb Elazar Gordon Mitels is the yahrzeit for today. And David ben Shmuel Friedman. We'll find out who he's all about. Shraga Tzvi ben Zev Wolf Tannenbaum. So two names that are Friedman, Tannenbaum, and Gordon. These are names that are common, yet they are Gedolei Yisrael, and we'll learn about them. עכשיו, הגענו, אנחנו מגיעים לקראת, לא אומרים הסוף על הסיום, this order, this time around, for Tehillim, and we're up to Kuf Mem Tes. Moshe Chabusha.
Yeah, the one and only. He really has his own flavor.
Oh. Yalzo. חרפיפיוס בידם ונקמה בגויים וככל תלומים, וסומכיהם לטובים, כדם לחבריהם, אשנות בהם
משפט כתוב, הדר הוא לכל חסידיו, הללויה.
Achenu.
It's Yiddish.
I know, no, first we do the Achenu, then we do this.
You're Yiddish?
Yeah. What?
No.
You want to do? Okay. We'll do it your way.
Only do what you do every day.
No, I'm telling you.
You go right into the
I
Yiddish.
I do the Achenu, then I do the Yiddish. Okay, it's all right. Hallelujah.
You know, we can check that out, you know.
Oh, yeah, 15 times. Loib dem Eibishter. Shirul Hashem. Singt zum Eibishten.
Sing some Eibishter.
Shir Chadash. Anaya Lid. Lamed Yud Ein Dalet. Lid. Tilaso. Sein Loib. Werd gesagt. Bekal Chasidim. In Farzamagdad von Erlicha. In other words, the Kahal is Farzamlung, the gathering, Farzamlung von Erlicha, for Erlich Hasidim or Erlicha, and Erlicha Yid.
Eloi?
Erlicha, Ayin, Hey, Reish, Lamed, Yud, Chaf.
Maybe that's where Erlich Hasidim are from, because they're Erlich.
Erlich, right. And there are people. Isn't that the name of a bookstore? Erlich?
Yeah.
That's right. Bar Park. Okay, so now can we do it? Achenu kol beis Yisrael. Achenu kol beis Yisrael. Hanesunim b'tzara, tzara uvashivya, omdim bein bayam uvein bayabasha. Hamahakam Yerachem, Alem Yotziyeh Mitzara, Lerevacha, Mefel Liora, Umishiba Legeola Hashta, Bagala Uvizman Kariv. Now, this is not a matter of Amen. You got me all the time. It's not a matter of. Boy, the second time. Let's see.
Sheva Yipol Tzadik.
Okay. And you get up. We're still going.
The come.
Here we go. Let's see if you could put me back together again.
Put me
Humpty
back,
Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty.
Okay. Better hold on to it because it might. Okay.
See, it doesn't. Oh, it does go on the top. Okay.
I think we're
That's
still going.
right.
Yeah, we're still. We're good. Okay. Very good. So, what I wanted to say is. Nasos mitzvahs melomada. This is our shiurim. You might think we go over the same thing over and over in the names. We know, but each day it's different, and each day you should be more excited. And each day when you say Tehillim, you should have different kavanos every day. So I just want you to get into it, people.
You have different kavanas when you say the yortzeit?
Yes, the truth of the matter is this is my second or third year I'm reading the same yortzeit. And, it's the same person.
Each year
we try to, get a little something out of it. We're learning. Metchias HaMesim, these are tzaddikim that we're learning. Rabbi Eliezer Gordon tells Rabbi Eliezer ben Avraham Shmuel. Reb Lazer.
Lazer Gordon.
No, he's Lazer Gordon. Nolad, next to Vilna, in 1841, v'niftar b'London, in order to get some medical advice. The guy is Ksafim, the Chidush Binyan Yeshiva. He was fundraising for the yeshiva in London, and unfortunately passed away. B'Daled Adar Rishon. How old was he? 1841. So that's 59 years plus 10. 69 years. 69 years.
Young man.
1910. Valvayasa B'London Shtatfu 50,000 ish. By 1910. Relezer hit Baleit Kvar B'Yalduto B'Kishrodov Va'avi Shalchu L'Talmud Torah B'Samragon V'Achar Kach L'Yeshiva Berenshia Beis Reish Nun Chin Yud Hey. Hasmucha levilna. Misham aval elmod bekovna. Bebeis midrash Rabbi Yisrael Salanta. Oh, so he learned to Rabbi Yisrael Salanta. Kvar begil 15 minua Rabbi Yisrael Hagid Shir b'fnei Talmidim. How do you like that? 15-year-old should become a Magid Shir. B'shnas 1856 nisa leisha et pitos Rabbi Avram Yitzchak nevaizer mikuvna. Mikuvna shimesh k'mor tzedek ad shnat 1874. Oz hitmaneh l'rabba shel Slobodka. La'achar chatzi shana hitmaneh l'rabba shel Chelm. He can't keep a job, they used to say. Ba hikim yeshiva she'aleh neharuch b'churim ne'erchavei lita u'ba huncha isodas l'yeshivas Telz. We all know Telz. Everybody thinks Telz is either in Tellstone or it's in Cleveland. But Telz was in Telz.
Where is Telz in Cleveland?
Where in Cleveland?
Yeah. What city?
Cleveland is the city. Cleveland, Ohio.
In what suburb?
Oh, what suburb? That I don't know. Whitecliff. Somehow in the name Whitecliff.
Wycliffe.
Wycliffe.
Very good.
Yeah, somehow that came into my mind. Wycliffe. La'achar ka'asor hitmana rabba shel Telz. Nosaf lezot kibel yodov et hanhagata yeshiva shukmo zemikvar. So he had, he was the Rosh Yeshiva and he ran the town. Masuper gedolei Doros.
As long as they didn't ram him out of town.
Ram town.
Happens to more than.
Yeah, unfortunately that happens more than once. Okay, Shalafi Edis Reb Leib Gordon, Etzil Reb Elzer Hatzar Rabbanis Aval Chotnot Bikesh Mimenu Sheyishaer Samach Shulchano Chamoto Hitlonana Al Koshi Leparnes Aval Bala Amra Mi Yodea Mi Machzik Et Mi Anachnu Et Chatanenu HaMasbid O Shema Hu Machzik Otan B'Toraso Sofa Maaseh Haya Kasher Echlitu She'azov Et Beitam Lekabel Rabbanis B'Slobodka Ba'oto Yom Keshishov Chamov Min HaTfilah Hitmotet al madregot abeit bayit v'niftar באופן פתאומי. אז צעקה אשתו, אני הרגתיך. צדקת כאשר אמרת שהוא מחזיק אותנו ולא להפך. רב אליעזר היה מחשובי.
What does that mean? אני הרגתיך.
She said, I
killed you?
Right, I killed you because she always used to complain about how there's no parnasa and he should go out and work instead of learn. Should go, that's what she said. Go become a Rav, earn a living. So he became a Rav. And the first day he became a Rav, he popped. You don't get it? She, the mother-in-law, complained about the son-in-law.
The mother-in-law says.
Not
the wife.
No, the mother-in-law.
The mother-in-law. That's where the mother-in-law stories come from.
That's right. Put them in your trunk. I'll kill you. It kills me to say that. Rabbi Elazar Hayam HaChashavei Rabbani Lito Me'avos Olam Yeshivas Alitos. Rov Shnosem Kiyim Ka'av Bezdin Rosh Yeshivas Telz. Tachas Hanagosa Porcha Yeshiva Telz V'hafcha Liosa Yeshiva Gdola V'chashuva Blita. Shitosa B'limud Hitragza B'havonos HaYesodos V'Azboros V'chokra Eshroshrei HaHalochas. Hinig is a limud be'ikar b'sifrei Rishonim, Ramban, Rashba, Ritva, Ksas min Achronim, she'achzu b'shita savona k'sos achoshen, the Sivas HaMishpat Rabbi Keveger. Rabbi Elazar Haya Rishon she'achal la'agid shiurim l'fi nosim. Interesting, according to Sugyas. Ad az haya nahog la'avir shiurim ha'tzeira ha'gamora. Afal pi she'haya me'ova shitas ha'avona, efshar la'havchim b'sifro she'adayin achaz ma'ach b'shitas ha'limud ha'yishana ha'bo l'idei bito b'sfaras harifus al derech ha'pilpo.
So here's a really good question for the crowd.
Okay. Shmaryahu!
The word shi'ur.
That's good. Where did it come from?
We know shi'ur is
a measurement.
Is a measurement. Where did it come from to use the word shi'ur for a shi'ur?
For a shi'ur.
For a shi'ur of limud.
That's really... I told you I'm anti-semantic. I'm an anti-semantic.
Yeah, and you're proud of it.
I'm proud of it. I'm anti-semantic. No, the truth of the matter is that...
Anti-romantic? I
heard that there's a sefer that talks about etymology. Not it's interesting, the word Entomology is ant, study of ants, and etymology is the study of words. But that's a good question. That's a good question, shiur. Although I would say I'd have to flay the skin, get rid of the or, she'or. If you get rid of the skin, you flay it. Did you know that? What's the simplest form of interpretation? Pshat? No.
Pardes.
No, it's not. Pshuto kamashmo. Mashma is the lowest form. Whatever it sounds like. Mashma. Pshuto. Lifshot is to flay, is to peel the skin. So that's why I say she'or is the or. You take the she'or. Anyway, I'm not sure. We'll look it up. I'm not sure. We'll continue this year, but we have, as usual, now wrote, what do you have for today in Yiddish, my dear?
So I have a word in Yiddish today that is so hard that I can't even pronounce it.
Okay. Schwer Sachen.
Ashwer Zachen.
Schwer Sachen.
And I can't... And
by the way, don't fall anymore today, okay?
It won't fall. I know why it fell.
Nicht gefallen.
Nicht gefallen.
Nicht gefallen. Nicht gefallen.
See, there are two vents.
Right.
Two pieces here.
Right.
And they're different size thicknesses. So for some reason today I put it on the bottom and it kept on falling off.
This one I could see is thinner.
This one's thinner.
Uh-huh.
So we put on this one, you're all set.
Okay.
So I'm going to look in Google Translate because I don't even know how to pronounce it. So I'm going to turn it the other way. I'm going to say English to Yiddish. I'm going to put in the word. Here's the word.
Future.
Now, can you pronounce that word?
Zukunft. And why it has on top of the pay. Zukunft. No, I can't pronounce it. You're right. A future. Well, that's
where's the accent?
On top of the pay.
Yeah, just going to say it in 1 second. No. Maybe we get it to say it.
Alexa, how do you say Zukunft? Zukunft. Future.
Oh, that's something else. That's futures.
I was about to say, if you invest in futures.
Here in English, they were like this. Zukunft. Oh, that's the way you say it.
Zukunft.
It's really like Zukunft. Something like
in
coming.
The future. Coming. Zukunft. Okay, I think we've futured ourselves out.
But that was a good word.
It is a very good word.
A good word.
I'm going to forget immediately. All these, like you said.
Zukunft.
I'm still thinking about my mermaid. Mädelwasser.
Jamädel.
Jamädel. Mädelwasser. Negelwasser.
Not to be confused with a ladle, which is what you take soup out. That's a second.
A ladle is a madel. But why is it Negelwasser? Negelwasser, because you wash your hands. But Negelwasser.
What does negel mean?
I don't know. Neglect. Don't neglect your Wasser.
Negelwasser is the translation of what?
Washing it when you in the morning.
Netilas
Yadayim.
Negel is netilas.
Yeah. When do you do in the morning? When you were a kid, when they used to put the pail of water next to you.
I don't know what they mean. What does Negelwasser mean?
I'm telling you, most probably netilas yadayim.
The question is this.
Negel.
Here, if you already broached the subject.
Oh, okay. Here we're broaching.
So this
shiur and negel.
This is a Meridika shiur Rabboisai.
A lot of questions.
No.
Extra credit. Misha Yagid Rishon. We will give them 2 yishikoyos. Okay. We're really generous today.
מאירי ורבי רב מוישה שפירא.
כן, אני רוצה לשמוע.
זכר צדיק לברכה. שאל שהגימורה בסויטו, אני חושב דף למדבוב אם אני לא טועה. או למדבוב, שמה. הגימורה אומרת ששלמה המלך תיקן נטילת ידיים ועירוב תחומין. מה הקשר?
מה הקשר?
למה דווקא שני דברים האלו? אז תשים את זה הצידה לשנייה, ובואו נשאל שאלה. הברכה שאומרים על נטילת ידיים.
על נטילת ידיים.
על נטילת ידיים. פירוש המילה נטילה זה לקחת. למה אתה לוקח את הידיים? על נטילת ידיים, אם נטילת היה אומר to wash,
רחיצת ידיים.
אז רחיצת ידיים, אבל אם הכוונה היא ליטול ידיים, to take your hands, לאן אתה לוקח אותם?
שאו ידיכם קודש. שאו ידיכם.
אז תשמע, משה שפירא, רבו ישי.
וואו.
משה שפירא. משה הסביר שהכוונה היא שאנחנו יודעים שידיים הם שני לטומאה. למה הם שני לטומאה? כי כתוב שידיים אסקוניוס הם.
אסקוניוס בלילה.
הכוונה אסקוניוס הם שהם
They roam around.
תמיד רומינג, ופתאום הם מגרדים פה ושם, וזה, אז הם תמיד מתאים שני לטומאה. ואז רומינג. הוא אמר שהרומינג הזה זה כאילו שהידיים הם ברשות הרבים. כשאני נוטל ידיים, אני מחזיר אותם לרשות היחיד. זה נטילת ידיים.
גאונס.
אני נוטל את הידיים, אני לוקח אותם חזרה לרשות היחיד.
הכל בזכות נגל. נגל וסר.
עכשיו אפשר להבין, כך הוא אמר, את הגמרא בסייטה. שלמה המלך תיקן נטילת ידיים.
תחום.
תחום זה גם כן, זה אותו דבר, זה לקחת רשות הרבים, ולעשות מזה, להגביל את זה, לעשות מזה.
So I'm going to ask you a very interesting question. Wow. Applause. I heard of selfies. I never heard of self-applause. But anyway, applause that. No, the question I was going to ask you is, you have, Baruch Hashem, you have an excellent recall, but you most probably, do you remember when he said it and what circumstance? Was it part of a shiur? Was it in the car?
I was learning in the car.
In the car?
In the car. We learning so that that's the last Masechet we learned together, and we finished on that daf.
Wow, so that you were...
Daf Lamed Vav.
So you remember that as a preda. Yeah. It's like Agolos. If you saw Mirz Hashem, you'll see where... Well,
120 years.
Yeah. Reb Moshe should come to visit us. We need him. We do. We need him. We really do. And it's my opinion. I'm sorry that all the yard sites that we mentioned, I mentioned over and over again. It's Chias Mason because we don't know these people, and then we get to meet them. And, the truth of the matter is, you can know people on the Kaisel, for example, Rachmakov, whatever I told you his name is. We see people, we know them. Rachumka. And do we know anything about them? Things that we're talking about at the yard sites. We know more about these Mesim than we know about the living. The truth matters. We don't even know their names. We just know them.
Rachumka reminds me of the Rosh Tevos of an important tafkid in the army. In the army, everything is Rosh Tevos.
Right.
So there's a very important position. He's actually underneath Rosh Akka. Rosh Akka is the head of Koach Adam. Akka is Agaf Koach Adam. So Rosh Akka is the head of the IDF Manpower Division. The person that's underneath him is known as Rachat Tumke.
Rachat Tumke.
Yeah.
Underneath.
Yeah. Rachat is Rosh Chativa. And Tumka is what's Tumka? Tichnun. Tumka. Tichnun or
Mashu.
Something mem of Koach Adam.
Okay, so maskirli, civil defense in Hebrew, hitgonanut ezrachit, right?
Civil defense is...
Yeah, civil, hitgonanut ezrachit. Is civil defense. Aval Haga. They used to have more people Haga. Aval Hayu Omrim Haya Gever Enenu.
What did Haga stand for?
Haga Hitgonanut Ezrachit. Haga.
We called it. Wasn't Mishmar Ezrachi?
this precedes.
The precede.
This is
I
good old
remember
days.
when people used to say that they
That
did
you belong to
Haggah.
Haggah.
Belong to Haggah.
Sure.
They're like the Americans that came to
Yeah,
Israel.
and we wanted to volunteer.
So they did Haggah.
they put you in the street, and sometimes they gave you a weapon, like a baton. But the joke was, Haggah, Haya Gever, Enenu. Because I used to get old folks like myself.
Okay.
Anyway, with that, wow, what a preda. I can't get over the Dvar Torah. That's beautiful. Netilas Yadayim. Two questions for the W Shekoach. Sheur and Nigel.
That will appear, by the way, a sneak preview. That will appear in the Sefer that will come out one of these years.
Yes, absolutely. Eliyahu Dayan, who created this entire broadcast, wanted first to make a Sefer, so this is it. Before the film comes the book. We're doing the reverse. Whatever.
Don't be a bookworm.
Okay.
No, they're not kosher.
Okay, now we could break it. Shekoach Tzvi. Kol Tuv. Chai Tovim. Okay. We're up to 26 minutes already, and we have plenty to go. So let's hustle. Chaim Yisrael ben Freda Hadassah. Daniel ben Shoshana. Kol Cholei Yisrael. And the weather report. Mezeg Avir. It's chilly, but it's beautiful. It's clear blue sky and Yerushalayim. Beautiful air. Avira, the Eretz Yisrael, Machkim. It makes you wiser. Just like Mishanichnas Adar Marbim Besimcha, Eretz Yisrael, Machkim makes you smarter. To be just breathe the air. Okay. We have arrived to our destination, and let us continue on the yard site of the Rosh Hashiva tells. Rav Eliezer Yachad im Chotner Reb Yosef Leib Bloch hinigo its limud lefi machlokas Yeshiva tel kilku. It's a borchim lechamisha shiurim. In other words, they had little divisions, Shir Aleph, Shir Bey, Shir Gimel, Kisha Shat Hashira Elyon Havira Eliezer Gordon Ba'atzmo Amaver Ben Shir LeShir Nasa Al Basis Pirkei Zman B'Tziruf Uchiber Chuvas Rabbi Eliezer Banav Reb Mordechai Reb Shmuel Gordon Reb Yosef Yehuda Blach Reb Yitzchak Isaac Hershkowitz Reb Zalman Zeratzkin. It was his chotno. Okay, now today's the yard site also of David Ben Shmuel Friedman. Nolad ב-1828 ונפטר ב-1915. למד בבריסק ב-1836 ואחר כך לקמניץ. ב-1868 התמנה לרב בעיר קרלין, פינסק. ב-50 שנה היה מגדולי הפוסקים מחבר שלש ותשובה שלש דוד, פסקי הלוכס יד דוד, קונטרס עמק ברכה. היום זה גם כיורצי שרגא צבי בן זאב וולף, טננבאום, נולד ב-1826, נפטר ב-1897, רבה של קהילת בסנדרה ובצ'טנטה בהונגריה. פוסק יוסד בלטרה, מחבר נטה סורק. אוקיי, עד כאן השיר את היורצייט של היום. אנחנו בדלת אדר, והנה אנחנו בפרק ג' חלק שני שמירת הלשון. והנה ידוע מה שכתוב בספר החסידים, בסימן ק"ה ריש סמך א', שמצווה שאין לה דורשן היא כמס מצווה. If you forlorn, if you forego, if you forsake a mitzvah, it's as if it died. The mitzvah is laying dead, unburied. Meis mitzvah. If chas v'shalom you meet a corpse on the way, you're supposed to, and there's no one to bury it, kavod adam, you're supposed to bury it b'makomo, kurasa b'makomo. That's called meis mitzvah. Even a Kohen Gadol is about to do his avoda, has to stop and do the meis mitzvah. Here we're talking about a mitzvah that's orphaned, that dies because people do not perform the mitzvah. And that mitzvah prosecutes you. Kama grua anochi. How forsaken am I? Shenisalamti mikol v'kol. People forget me. V'nei zu he. People ignore me. V'nei zu he. Afilu rak mitzvah achas. Even if we forsake one mitzvah, it's a terrible thing. Surely, as we have mentioned throughout the Torah, there are different parshios that talk about lashon hara. Memela, muvan shekasher anashim einam zehirim bezeh u'mashalchim lashonim kasher yachvasu. If a person Yecheskel today, you got me. And people who just wag their tongues and don't have any restraints on it. What they do in effect, they are shaming the Torah, chas v'sholom. And how great is the reward for people who are careful, who prevent from talking lashon hara. They shomer the lashon, shmiras halashon. Who knows saying cover the mitzvahs elu, instead of killing the mitzvah, they give honor to the mitzvah. Va'olav amar kasav, as it says in Shmuel Aleph, Perek Beis, Pasuk Lamed, ki mechabdai achabei. Those who honor me, meaning HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, those who honor me, achabei, I will honor you. And I wish everyone a wonderful day, Yom Tov, Shmuel Tovot, Bsorot Tovot.